Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to give you my review on a game that has been super chill to play while on the road to recovery following my surgery. It's called GeoDepths, it's just over 14 quid on Steam and it's made by a solo developer. This game is about piloting your drill deep below the surface of a remote planet. You need to mine ore, refine into resources, which then can be used in drill upgrades and construction of your home base. The more you upgrade, the more you'll be able to drill deeper to find more types of ore, explore caves to uncover mysteries and secrets. It kind of has like a Subnautica vibe mixed with a Satisfactory feel. So as always, first up is gameplay. It's split into a few different areas and the first one up is exploring. It plays like one of them old browser games when you explore. You kind of have like a little radar with your little drill icon round and you go around mining into the areas, finding resources to mine, caves to enter, and also looking for other things around the map. Like any of these games, you start off only being able to mine certain areas and certain storage and certain speed and stuff like that. But the more you upgrade, the further you can go into the game. And I have to say, it looks basic on the screen. Obviously, it's just like a little radar, but this gameplay loop, when done right, is super satisfying. And this game really hits the nail on the head with that gameplay loop. Moving on to the next gameplay element is the resources upgrading and building management system, which is all like in 3D. You park your drill at your base, get out, and you can see all your resources leaving your drill, which is pretty cool. You have to build new stations, areas, power your base, refine materials, and purchase your upgrades. You can also add decorations like chairs and tables and stuff like that. You've got that constant juggling between gathering resources, building, upgrading, and it's like a delicate balance. I didn't always get it right, but luckily it usually just meant jumping into your drill again and getting some more resources rather than getting soft blocked like I have on other games. You can build some pretty cool bases and the whole UI elements around it was really easy to understand. And at this point it did remind me a little bit more of like playing Satisfactory or something. Not quite as automated, but it had that sort of feel to it. Moving on to the final element of gameplay is the caves and puzzles. This is where you find out lore, you get your biomaterials, you find weird little things, blueprints and story elements. You can find and scan new objects in the cave. The puzzles are easy enough, but as you progress they do get a little bit harder. You'll find yourself like doing rotating platforms, activating ancient relics, deciphering codes to unlock deeper sections of the game. I'm glad to say most weren't too hard to solve because I'm not like the biggest puzzle fan. What I really appreciated about this game was the sense of progression. There's a real sense of discovery as you uncover new areas and all them new technologies. The upgrades you unlock help you get through the tougher challenges. The game does a great job of introducing new tools and mechanics just when it's starting to get a bit grindy and you're like, oh, I don't know, and then it'll just introduce something new and you're like, oh, okay, and then you go off onto that gameplay loop. And it always has you striving for that next upgrade or next thing to find. I never felt it was too overly grindy, maybe a little bit, but not too bad. The game will take most people 9 to 11 hours to complete, which to be fair, I'm totally fine with. When I was trying to think of things that I didn't like about this game, there wasn't many, which is always a good sign. The onboarding could have been done a little bit better. The mineral collector minigame got a tad boring. You kind of just like, this little thing comes up and you just click on the minerals and it uncovers it. But I guess it kept things quick. And finally, I think there should have been some sort of element of danger to face or something, even if it was just a little bit minor, just to give you something to think about because there's not really anything to challenge you in this game. Finally, on to graphics and sound. Visually, I think GeoDepths does a wonderful job of creating a sense of mystery, like the lighting, the shadows, the noise, all play a big role in like building the tension. The asset design, the location design is all very well done. The art style obviously has this like clean, minimalistic look, but still manages to get that personality through. Sound design, again, I had no issues. Music and sound effects were all good. So in conclusion, I think this is a really well designed puzzle game. It combines like a lot of strategy, them beautiful visuals, and a great sense of discovery with a really good gameplay loop without being too grindy. It's one of them kick back and enjoy, put a podcast on, put some music on, and it's a perfect pick for anyone just looking to lose themselves for a bit. It's maybe a tad long for what it is, and there's a couple of niggling issues which will never get resolved because I think the developers finished with this game, but I do highly recommend giving this game a try. Anyway guys, that's all I've got to say on this one. Have you guys played it yet, or do you fancy checking it out? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss any future videos. Right, I'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye.